The story you're about to hear is based on a real estate transaction. The names, locations, and identifying details have been changed to protect my client's privacy. But every lesson in this story actually happened. Have you ever accepted a full price offer on your home only to find out a few days later that it could cost you over $10,000 just to keep the sale together? Well, I have. Let me tell you what happened. I had listed a home that another agent was unable to sell. We put it on the market, and within the first week, we received a full price offer. Everything was going exactly as we hoped. And like most real estate transactions, the buyers ordered a home inspection and a sewer scope. Now, if you've never heard of a sewer scope, it's simply a camera that's sent through the sewer line from the house all the way to the city sewer. And it's designed to look for cracks, tree roots, separated joints, or collapsed sections of the pipe before the buyer takes ownership. The home inspection came back looking great. Then the sewer scope report arrived, and it failed. The inspector found that the sewer line had been crushed. So naturally, I asked my sellers if they had ever experienced any sewer problems. And both of them looked at me and said, "Never. Everything has always worked perfectly, Tom." And I knew that they were telling me the truth. You know, sometimes a sewer line can still function even though it's badly damaged. It may continue working for several years before it finally fails completely. So we watched the video together. The crushed section appeared to be about 10 feet from the front porch. So we walked outside to locate exactly where that section of pipe was. And when we found it, my stomach sank. The sewer line ran directly underneath a beautiful koi pond with a fountain. And it wasn't some little decorative pond. It was one of the nicest features of the entire front yard. At first, everyone thought they'd just dig down, replace the pipe, and be done. But unfortunately, that wasn't possible. The only way to reach the sewer line was to completely remove the pond, the fountain, and the large decorative rocks, and much of the surrounding landscape. So I did recommend that my sellers get several estimates before making any decisions. The bids all came back right around $10,000. The sellers hoped there might be an easier solution. They offered the buyers $10,000 credit at closing, and honestly, that was a reasonable compromise. The buyers disagreed. They didn't want to own a home with a crushed sewer line and then have to tear apart the front yard after moving in. And to be honest, I understood exactly where they were coming from. So after discussing their options, my sellers made a difficult decision to move forward with the repairs. The pond was removed, the sewer line was replaced, and the landscaping was restored. And thankfully, we were able to keep the transaction together and successfully close the sale. The lesson from the story is simple. If you're planning to build a pond, install a retaining wall, pour concrete, or add expensive landscaping to your property, find out exactly where your sewer line is before you start. That one phone call could save you thousands of dollars someday. Unfortunately, my sellers learned that lesson the expensive way. I'm Tom Hale, Principal Real Estate Broker. Remember, buyers determine value, not a computer. If you enjoy hearing true real estate stories and want to avoid expensive real estate mistakes, make sure that you subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.